Today, we will be discussing problem solvings regarding polynomial equations. Here's a sample of the problem. A rectangular box is to be made from a piece of cardboard 6 centimeters wide and 14 centimeters long by cutting out squares of the same size from the corners and turning up the sides. If the volume of the box is 40 square of 40 cubic centimeter, what should be the length of the side of the square to be cut off? Here's an illustration of the cardboard. Okay, so the four corners will be cut off. No, 40 squares will be cut off on the four corners of the cardboard. The side of the rectangle or the side of the square will be represented by X. And this broken line, no, to where the cardboard will be fold. So there are four sides that will be fold so that it will become a box. So the length is 14 centimeters while the width is 6 centimeters. Now the problem is, what should be the length of the side of the square to be cut off? So we will represent that as X. Okay. When the cardboard is folded, this will be the figure. So since the volume is given, so therefore we will use the formula of the volume of rectangular prism, which is V is equal to length times the width times the height. Then, let us represent the side of the square as X. This will be the length of the side of the square and it will become the height of the box. And since we are cutting 2 from the width, so it will become 6 minus 2x. And likewise, for the length, we are cutting 2 squares on the length of the box, so it will become 14 minus 2x. Then the volume is given, which is 40 cubic centimeter. Then, like an equation out of this, we know that the volume is length times the width times the height. So, let us substitute all of these on the formula. So, the volume is length times the width times the height. So, the length is 14 minus 2x. So, this is 14 minus 2x. And the width is 6 minus 2x times the height. And the volume is equal to 40. Simplify, multiply 14 minus 2x, 6 minus 2x, and x gives us 4x cubed minus 40x squared plus 84x. And transpose 40, that will become 4x cubed minus 40x squared plus 84x minus 40 equals 0. Then, simplify this to lowest term. In the simplest form, that will become x cubed minus 10x squared plus 21x minus 10 is equal to 0. Then, our working polynomial equation is x cubed minus 10x squared plus 21x minus 10 equals 0. Okay, from this, we will apply the rational root theorem. And the possible roots of negative 10 are positive, plus or minus 2 and plus or minus 5. So, let us apply also the synthetic division for easy computation in finding the roots. Let us try first the positive 2. And remember, when we are looking for the length, there's no negative, so we always use the positive. So let us use 2 and take the coefficients of the given equation. So for the first term, we have 1, negative 10 for the second term, positive 21 for the third term, and lastly, negative 10. So here are the coefficients. 1, negative 10, 21, negative 10. So by applying the synthetic division, of course, we have to bring down the first term. Then multiply 1 with 2 gives us positive 2 and write it down on the next column. Then add negative 2 plus 2 or negative 10 plus 2 is equal to negative 8. Write down the sum at the third row. Then multiply again negative 8 by 2 gives us negative 16. Then add 21 plus negative 16 is positive 5. Multiply again 5 with 2, we have positive 10. Then negative 10 plus 10 is 0. So the remainder is equal to 0. Then 2 is one of the roots of the polynomial equation. Now let's try positive 5 if this will be a root of the given polynomial equation. So once again, take the coefficient of the polynomial equation, 1, negative 10, positive 21, and negative 10. So bring down 1. 1 times 5 is positive 5. Negative 5 plus 5 is negative 5. Multiply negative 5 with 5 gives us negative 25. Then add 21 plus negative 25 is negative 4. But negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. Then add negative 10 and negative 20 gives us negative 30. Since there is a remainder, then 5 is not a root of the polynomial equation. So the only root that we have obtained is positive 2. Then the length of the side of the square is equal to 2 centimeters. Okay, the other roots are the following. No, that is 4 plus or minus the square root of 11 or 7.32 and 4.63 using the quadratic formula. But these two lengths are impossible since the side of or the width of the rectangular cardboard is only 6 centimeters. So dito pa lang, there is an excess of 1.32 while 4.63. Now if we will cut 2 squares on the side of the cardboard, 4 plus 4 is already 8. So we cannot use 7.42 and 4.63 as the root of the given polynomial equation. The only possible is 2. So therefore that the length of the side of the square is equal to 2 centimeters.